Hello friends, in your 10th standard you have learned some of the organic compounds like methane, ethene, ethine. These all are said to be organic compounds, and in these organic compounds especially these are said to be hydrocarbons. Then what are hydrocarbons? The organic compounds which contains only carbon and hydrogen atoms, they are said to be hydrocarbons. For example, here in front of you, that is methane, ethene and ethine. Methane, ethene, ethine, these are said to be hydrocarbons, and in these hydrocarbons if we concentrate on the structure, then in the methane, carbon atom is bonded by 4 hydrogen atoms with single bond, whereas in ethene, carbon they are bonded by double bonds, and in ethine, carbon is bonded with triple bond. From this structure we can one point clear that carbon can form 4 bonds. Carbon can form 4 bonds, and that is said to be tetravalency. Tetravalency of carbon atom. Carbon can form 4 bonds with another 1 carbon, or hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. These are the few different elements. These elements can be bonded with the carbon and they can form the covalent bond. Therefore, in the organic compound we have to concentrate on the 3 points. Organic compound must contains carbon as the principal element, and it is bonded with different elements like hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and also carbon. This unique property of carbon. What is the unique property? Carbon is the itself element. It can form the bonds with another carbon atoms, and thousands of carbon atoms can be bonded with each other, and that is said to be catenation property. Tetravalency of the carbon atom is satisfied with the 4 single bonds or 1 double bond and 4 hydrogen bonds, single bonds, and 1 triple bond and 2 single bond. Tetravalency of carbon atom is satisfied with different elements, and due to this tetravalency and unique property of carbon of the self-linking, that is said to be catenation property, due to that organic compounds are the large number, and these organic compounds are classified on different types depending upon the structure, depending upon the functional group, and therefore we can proceed for the classification. We can proceed for the classification of organic compounds on the basis of structure. Classification of organic compounds on the basis of structure. On the basis of structure, organic compounds are classified into 2 classes. One is said to be open chain compound, and second one is said to be closed chain compound. And in open chain compounds, if we concentrate on the structure, carbon atoms are bonded in the form of open chain. The both ends of the carbon atoms are free from one another. In the N-butane, there are 2 methyl groups, they are separated from each other. In the isobutane, 3 methyl groups, they are separated from one another. Therefore, such structures in which carbon atoms are bonded with each other in the form of open chain or long chain, they are said to be open chain. In the open chain, ends of the carbon atom are free. Whereas in closed chain compound, if we concentrate on this structure, these are the 2 compounds in front of you. One is said to be cyclohexane and another one is said to be benzene. In cyclohexane and benzene, carbon atoms are bonded with each other in the form of cycle, in the form of closed chain, in the form of ring. When carbon atoms are bonded in the form of closed chain or ring, they are said to be closed chain compounds. They are said to be closed chain compounds. If we concentrate on first structure, all the carbon atoms, they are in the form of ring or in the form of cycle. and they are bonded by single bonds only. And whereas in another structure, if we concentrate on the structure, carbon atoms are bonded in the form of cycle, in the form of hexagon, and in that carbon atom have alternate single and double bond, and each carbon atom is bonded with the hydrogen atom. Therefore, on the basis of structure, hydrocarbons are organic compounds. They are classified into two classes. One is said to be open chain compound and another one is said to be closed chain compound. If we concentrate on closed chain compounds, these are again classified into two types. One is said to be early cyclic compound and another one is said to be aromatic compound. Early cyclic compound and aromatic compounds, these are commonly known as carbocyclic compound. Early cyclic compounds and aromatic compounds, these are commonly known as carbocyclic compound. Then what are carbocyclic compound? In carbocyclic compound, cycle is of carbon atoms only, or ring is made only from carbon atoms, or in the ring only carbon is the element present. Such compounds are said to be carbocyclic compound, and these are also said to be homocyclic compound. Then what are homocyclic? Homo means same. Homo means same. When ring is made from same type of element, then it is said to be homocyclic compound, and if that element is carbon, then it is said to be carbocyclic compound. Therefore, these carbocyclic compounds again divided into two types. One is said to be acyclic compound and another one is said to be aromatic compound. And in the acyclic compound, basically these are the cyclic compound. In the acyclic compound, carbon atoms are bonded in the form of ring, but they are bonded only by single bonds. Only by single bonds. For example, cyclobutane and cyclohexane. Cyclobutane and cyclohexane, these are the two compounds. They are said to be acyclic compound. Since these are bonded by single bonds, therefore their properties or properties of early cyclic compounds, they are similar to that of open chain compounds. Properties of the early cyclic compound, they are similar to open chain compound, that is said to be aliphatic compound. And another class that is said to be aromatic compound. In front of you there are two compounds, and one is very popular and simplest compound, that is said to be benzene. In the benzene, 6 carbon atoms are bonded in the form of hexagon, and they are alternately bonded by single and double bond, and each carbon atom is bonded with hydrogen, and therefore benzene contains cyclic hexagonal ring of 6 carbon atom with alternate single and double bond. And if we concentrate on the next structure, that is the naphthalene. In the naphthalene there are 2 benzene rings. They are bonded to each other. In that compound also all carbon atoms are bonded by alternate single and double bond. From these two structures we can explain aromatic compound. Aromatic compound contains at least one benzene ring in their structure. Aromatic compound contains at least one benzene ring in this structure, and it is nothing but, one is example is benzene, naphthalene, another one is anthracene, and some of the substituted aromatic compounds that can also explained in the form of phenol, chlorobenzene, aniline, toluene. These all are the aromatic compounds. In these compounds also they contains at least one benzene ring in their structure. And therefore overall classification of hydrocarbon is that classification is based upon structure in the form of open chain. Open chain compounds are further classified as saturated and unsaturated. Closed chain compounds, they are homocyclic and heterocyclic. Closed chain compound, in that homocyclic compounds are further further classified as alicyclic and aromatic. Open chain compounds, closed chain compound. Open chain compounds are saturated and unsaturated, whereas closed chain compounds are alicyclic and aromatic, and these all are the hydrocarbons. Therefore, depending upon the structure, these hydrocarbons are basically classified into two types. One is said to be open and another one is said to be closed, or broadly alicyclic compounds, aromatic compounds and aliphatic compounds. These are the three types of hydrocarbons. Thank you.